Hey y'all, I'll be on in 1 minute. Happy Friday. Welcome in. This is a positive live, positive talk, positive conversations. If anybody want to come on the panel, just let me know. I'll put the link on my community wall. But today I'll be talking about different topics from preventing suicide awareness. I'll be sharing some information about the shooting in Georgia, different things like that. But give me 1 minute to get myself situated. Hope everybody has had a good Friday. If you're new coming in, I do welcome you. I am your host, of course. I just got to put something in here. I see someone new in the chat. I've never seen them before. I welcome you. Someone named, hold on. Hey, Jaden, how are you? I welcome you, Learn. They are new. I've never seen them before. Welcome. I'm your host. Today I'll be doing some awareness on suicide awareness, and I'll be sharing some, I'm just a YouTube creator, a vlogger that I share a lot of things about wellness and awareness when it comes down to our mind, body, and soul. And you know, suicide is one of the leading killers out here besides gun violence. So I want to touch on some of those things today. Jaden, did you have a good day at school today? Did you have a good day at school? But I welcome everybody in the chat. Try to get my comments back real quick. Trying to see. Okay. Did you have a good day at school? Let me play this right here for 1 more minute so I get everything situated. Happy Friday. If you're new, if you want your link dropped, just type the word troopers. I'm your host, of course. Let's see. 1 minute. So, Jaden, what you like about, do you like school? Do you have a favorite subject? Do you have a favorite subject? I know you be on the internet when you're not at school, or maybe you be on the YouTube while you're at school. I know how y'all kids be. I got grandkids. I know y'all be on y'all phones when you're supposed to be in class and everything. I'm trying to get that down. But yeah, I have some things in my shop. I have 15% off and free standard shipping if anybody want to check any of those out. But let me get myself situated and run this one more time. Then I'll be back to talk about my commentary. Hey, happy Friday. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Georgia Girl. Hey, Think Baby, good to see you. I was trying to find your email the other night. How you been doing, my sister? Good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat. Today is Sit Down Talk Fridays. On Fridays, I like to talk about different topics and different things like that. September is Suicide Prevention Month. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm only a YouTube vlogger that I like to share wellness and awareness when it comes out of our mind, body, and soul. Hey, Grandma Lynn, good to see you. Good to see everybody. Welcome in. I'm just sharing some awareness today, talking about suicide awareness, because September is Suicide Awareness Month. Hope everybody have had a great day today. It's been raining in Georgia mostly all day, everybody. We got Thick Baby in the chat. She's one of my Georgia troopers, and she's also one of my Dream Team sisters. She's been in and out up under the weather, but she's a very positive person. We have Grandma Lynn. She's in the chat. She's also a very positive person. Hey, Buddha, good to see you. Y'all know Buddha. She's also a very positive person. And today, I just want to share some awareness on suicide awareness. We also have a new person in here. Okay. Come back, and if you were not so busy, if you want to come on the panel, I'll give you the link. You have to get the link off the community wall because this is a vertical line here, but you can't get the link. We know it's still been a lot of gun violence going on. I want to touch on the gun violence that happened in Georgia. I just want to talk about, should parents be held accountable? And parents should be held accountable for what their children do at school. I'm going to talk about suicide awareness a little on that. Then I'm going to get into the subject about the gun violence. And then I'm going to talk about politics. I does have some shirts available with Kamala Harris picture on. If anybody want to check those out, I'm going to put one of those in my shop. I have 15% off and free standard shipping. So I have some shirts available on everything in my shop for the next few days, be 15% off and free standard shipping. So getting into my commentary, y'all can connect with one another by typing the word troopers. Today I want to share about suicide prevention. September is Suicide Awareness Month. And if you've been following me, you know I like to talk about different. Thank you, Buddha, for coming in. Appreciate you, my girl. I see you've been doing your thing over there, girl. You looking good. You done trimmed down and everything. That's good. You keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. Shout out to everybody that's working on themselves for themselves. You know, doing what you have to do to feel better. That is my goal over here, to do what I have to do to make me feel better. We're going to get into my commentary today. It's about suicide prevention. And if anybody need any kind of help, do not hesitate to call the 1-800 number, the 988 number. That's for people that you can reach out to them. Because a lot of people don't like to tell people how they're feeling, or they don't like to talk about what's going on with them. But it's good to share it with someone. Maybe you can have a friend you can talk to. If you don't want to share it with your relatives, share it with a counselor, but let someone know that you need help. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or nurse or anything like that, but I like to put out information that you can also look up on your own. When I do my topic, I try to make sure I cover what I say, I read, I do my own research on different things. And for me to talk about suicide awareness, because my own granddaughter wanted to commit suicide. So we was able to help her. And if any other child or any person that is out there thinking about doing things to hurt themselves, I'm here to tell you today to stay encouraged. Keep yourself lifted up. You know, times are hard. We know times are hard. financially, spiritually, personally, you going through a lot. You got to deal with these high food prices and um, clothes and things like that. Everything is so expensive now. Some parents have to work double shift and extra in order to provide for their kids. So this is a 1-800. These are the numbers that if anybody that's going through anything, have any types of thoughts in their head about anything, you can call these numbers right here. And this is for educational entertainment purposes only. Um, because when my granddaughter was going through things like that, they gave my granddaughter the number to reach out. Cause like we was in the room with her, but she felt comfortable talking to the doctor while we was there. And we were just so thankful that we was able to reach her before it got so bad. So why I like to do wellness, because it is part of welcome in everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Can y'all hear me? I chose my channel to do wellness and speak on things that I think will help myself along with others. So I'm going to get into my commentary. And if anybody want to come up in the chat and talk about anything, just let me know. Can't hear me? Oh. Oh. Hold on. Stepped away for a minute. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, put a thumb in the chat. Can you hear me? So think, baby, how you been doing? You said you had a classmate, okay? You said I had a classmate that I went to high school with commit suicide. Hey, Mona, how are you doing? Good morning. I forgot you stay in another state, another country. That's one of my girls there. Mona, how you been doing? And thank y'all for wishing me happy anniversary. I just celebrated my 33rd wedding anniversary. Yes, I did the other day. But this is what we're talking about today. Suicide, how to present suicide awareness. First of all, people have people have to admit that they have a problem. And a lot of people don't want to admit having problems or needing someone help. A lot of people rather just keep things in, and they feel like they don't want to be a burden to someone. But if you know someone that's close to you, or they don't have to be close to you, if you know somebody that's going through anything like this, reach out to them. Y'all saw how the young lady came on my chat a couple of months ago. I did all I could to help that young lady. She started being more, she going to school. I haven't seen her lately, but she going to school. She's doing well. And I was able to talk to her about loving herself. We're doing good. It's just been raining all day today. It's been raining all day. Mona, this is my sister, Thick Baby. She's been with me since day one. She also has some health issues she's been dealing with, but she always come back in and let me know that I'm still around. I gotta talk to her. I gotta email you, Thick Baby. I was looking for your email. It's still the same. Hey, Miss QT, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm just doing some awareness about preventing suicide. And also I'll be talking about the shooting that happened over here in Georgia. You say it's that Nas, my best to be baby. No, she that's not her. Hey Joshua, good to see you. Okay, Joshua, come in the chat, say hello. How you doing? Okay, you say you need what now? Okay, Thick Baby. Getting into my commentary today, and this is for educational, entertainment purposes only. I'm sharing awareness, which I do share on my channel. If y'all want people to connect with you all, type the word troopers so they can connect. The first thing I want to talk about suicide prevention. After I talk about this, then we're gonna move on to these countless shooting that's been going on in Georgia and the things that a lot of people are dealing with since that shooting. I'm just going to read a little bit to y'all about the suicide prevention. More than 700,000 people die by suicide every year. For each suicide, there's an estimate 20 suicide attempts. Suicide can occur at any stage of life and in all regions of the world. Y'all just make sure the chat be running good. We got the trolls in there. I trust my moderators down there to get them the boot. We give people chances over here, but they coming in being rude, disrespectful to anybody, to me, or anybody in the chat. I give our moderators permission. Boot them out. Get the boot over here. We over here, we're all about uplifting. We're not about tearing down. Okay, get back to my commentary. Suicide can occur at any stage of life and in all regions of the world. Lord, my computer. My computer trying to go out, y'all. Suicide, like I said, suicide can occur at any stage of any life. In 2019, suicide was the fourth leading case of death among 15 to 29 years old globally. And 77% of all suicide happen in low and middle income countries. Almost 20% of global suicides were due to pesticide self-poisoning. Wow. While the link between suicide and mental health condition, in particular depression and alcohol use disorder. And a previous suicide attempt is well established in a high-income countries. Many suicides happen impulsively, moments of crisis. Further risk factors of suicide include experience of loss, loneliness, discrimination, a relationship breakup, financial problem, chronic pain and illness, violent abuse, and conflict of other humanitarian emergencies. What they're saying is that suicide is linked to depression. You know, some people go through depression where they feel like they're alone, don't have no one that they can talk to, or that's why people shouldn't put other people down, because some people are fighting silent illnesses. Silent illnesses is when people deal with depression and chronic pain. Hey, Six Ball, good to see you. And they don't like to bother people with their problem. They rather hold in everything. We're talking about suicide prevention. When people lose someone, some people, and this happens. If you lose a loved one, it takes a lot of people longer to grieve. You just can't turn your grief off. If you lost someone, you just can't turn your grief off, especially if they meant a lot to you, because there have people pass have been gone in my family for years, and I still think about those people. So these are some things that cause people to feel depressed, cause people to feel like they're alone or they don't think they should be here. I'm gonna ask the question in the chat. I hope everybody in my chat is feeling good. Is anybody in my chat having any types of thoughts or feeling bad about themselves? If they need to talk to someone, I'm gonna put that suicide awareness number back up. Talk to someone. If you want to email me, you can email me. I'm a good listener. But never feel like you're alone out here, because there are millions and millions of people that does deal with these things, and they don't have people to reach out and ask them for help. So for my chat, if y'all could help someone, if someone were to come in my chat and say, I need help, would y'all help them? Would y'all listen to them? Would y'all give them encouragement to tell them, look, you have a lot to live for? I use my platform to do things like this, show awareness, let people know that, look, you're not alone. So getting into some more things about people go through bad relationships. They go through breakups, friendship, relationship, financial problem, dealing with illnesses and chronic pain. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all, with some of the things that I have been going through in my life, overall in my life, I always wonder, why am I dealing with all of this? Why do I have to be in pain? Why do I have to go through all these health challenges? But I start praying and stop asking, questioning God about what am I going through, and start thanking him, that telling him, look, thank you for keeping me here. Even though if I go through my health issues, but I'm still here because there's somebody out there that is not here today. So we all, everybody in my chat, whether they say it or not, are dealing with something. A lot of people don't speak on it because that is their personal business, but everybody's going through something one way or the other, whether it's financial, whether you're going through a breakup, with your married relationship. You might have had a close friend and they start treating you a different way, and then you wondering, what did I do wrong? But I'm gonna tell you, don't be so uptight about it. If a person don't want to be around you, let them go. Let them go. You don't have to try to make a grown person. That comes to our relationships, friendships. Can y'all hear me now? My computer went dead on me. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, put a thumb in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Let me type and see, can y'all still hear me? Oh, y'all can hear me? Okay. My computer went dead. I'm thinking it was charged up. I forgot my little grandbaby was watching that. Okay. I had forgot my little grandbaby was watching his little cartoon. He gone to his other grandma now. But like I was saying about suicide awareness, a lot of people deal with, they can't handle, for instance, if a person break up with someone, a lot of people cannot handle things like that. They can't handle being broken up with someone, or if you have a divorce with someone, if you separate with someone. A lot of people seem to not to be able to get a grip that people don't want them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people rather try to take it out on other people because You had your chance with your wife or your significant other. You didn't do right. So they decide to move on. But this what I really hate about a lot of things like that, y'all. When a person break up with someone, they don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you either. And then they would rather try to harm that other person because they can't stand the heat because they wasn't able to stand up and be a man or a woman and respect their significant other when they was with them. I have seen, and we have all seen this on the news everywhere, where one person tried to hurt someone they have been married to or went with, and they try to go out and kill them, and then they so weak minded they'll kill themselves. And that's what a lot of people do when they can't really handle the heat when it come down to relationship. You said six balls that when a relationship ends, the body goes through an emotional withdrawal. It can be very difficult. And I'm sure it can, six balls. You know, like me and my husband, we just celebrate our 33rd anniversary. And I have been with my husband, it seemed like a lifetime. And if it so happens to be where, okay, sweetie, good to see you. All right. Thank you. I'll probably be on for a little bit. You can see the replay. But like I was saying, me and my husband, he is my life partner. Because we've been together over 35 years. We've been married 33 years. And if it so happened to be where we can't continue to be together or anything like that, and me and him were to go our separate ways, it would be hard for me to move on. And I'm hoping and thinking it'll be hard for him, but I'm just saying, when you've been with a person a long time and you go through all these different types of problems, when one going one way, one going the other way, and then you would say, well, I don't think it's gonna work out with us. And then one get mad because the other one want to just be by themselves or just be with someone else. Why do people turn to kill one another when a person don't want to be with them? It have been a lot of cases over this way where people be so upset where their significant other want to leave them, but they turn around and kill them and then turn around and kill themselves. I call that a weak person. That is a weak human being. If you can't face the facts or some of the things that you have done wrong, you have done wrong and you brought all this on, why you gonna hurt that mother with 5 children because you could not stand up and do your job? You was not being a man. You was not there to help them with those children. But if she want to go and be independent and raise her kids on her own and say, look, it's not working. This had happened, about a year or two ago, over here in our area. This girl wanted to leave. Been several accidents that happened over here in Georgia. This girl wanted to leave her husband. She wanted to leave her boyfriend. They killed the men's killed the women because they didn't want them. Then they turn around and killed themselves. But I'm sure that woman that going through this today, if you're listening at me today, if you're a woman that's going through any kind of abusive relationship, and a man said, if I can't have you, nobody else will, you better listen to him. Do not take those kind of things lightly. You said people like you who have been married that long sometimes don't have to experience what many endure because they have been sheltered for years. I understand what you're saying, Six Bowls. I understand what you're saying. But I'm saying, like, if me and my husband was to just suddenly just want a divorce, because there are a lot of couples divorced after 20 and 30 years. They didn't got old and feel like, look, I didn't tuck in so much. I don't think I can take in another 30 years with you. And it would be kind of hard. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm just being honest. Being with a person that long a time, 35 years and more, it'll be hard to just say, I'm finna move on to somebody else. It'll be hard. But you have to do these things in order to survive. But if we can prevent suicide, let's do it. But that's why we need to talk to people, talk to our children, talk to our family members, let them know, look, you're not alone out here. You know, some people feel like they're so, you've been with somebody for a long time, they will have you where you feel like nobody else wants you. They'll have you feeling like you can't live without them. They'll try to have you, like Six Bowls saying, they'll have you so sheltered where, look, I can't do nothing without him. But you can. I'm here to tell you, you can. Even though I'm married, I'm here to tell you, you can make it. You can make it by yourself. Don't do anything to jeopardize your life or your children. And I wasn't one thing I does hate. And I watched this movie. I wanted to do a review on it. It was about this man and woman. They was married, had 2 kids. They was on Tubi. I can't think of the name, but it was an abusive marriage. And when he started turning on those kids, believe me, y'all, when somebody get to mess with our children, ain't nobody got to tell me twice. I'm going to go on and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to our children, people need to know where to draw the line. You don't want your children seeing you going on an abusive relationship because it's going to affect them mentally. On that movie, you brought my salad. Just put it right down. On that movie, this man had been beating his wife constantly, constantly. The oldest daughter and the small child, they didn't really know what was going on, but the oldest child knew what was going on. And once you got children in your house that is big and teenagers, do you actually think they're going to let a person beat on their mom? No, they're not going to do it. Children are not standing by letting someone abuse their parents these days. They don't care if that's their dad or not. They're not going to stand there and let their moms and their sisters and brothers be abused. I know my children wouldn't do it. And I know anybody in my chat wouldn't do that either. Yeah, I was going to watch that one, but it was another one I seen. I'm going to watch that one too. But yeah, that's what her movie about too. But it was another movie. I was going to do a review on it, but that was that day I was going to get ready to get my teeth pulled. It's going to come to me in the record, but it's on Tubi. And the lady just was like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. See, when people be in an abusive relationship or being abused, they feel like they are the one that be doing something wrong because of that weak man make them feel like they have did something wrong. But it be them all the time. They're weak. They show their weakness. When you have to hit on a woman, you're showing your weakness. Yeah, you might have a few words or whatever when it start coming out and people punching you and want to say they want to kill you. Then they turn around and kill themselves. Weak. That's a weak individual. Very weak. Very weak. Yeah, I might tell my son to turn it on tonight if I can watch that. They said she played that movie good. You had seen it, Buddha? You seen that movie? I'm gonna try to see it tonight. But what I was reading, I brought that up because it's a lot of people commit suicide because they have been in an abusive relationship. They have been in, they're having financial problems. They've been seeing their parents go through a lot, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to go through the things they saw their parents do. But if you're going through anything like that, think about it. You got your kids. You got your whole life to live for. Don't give that person that opportunity to say, yeah, I got to her. She's going to do something to herself. Used to have a friend who calls me to talk about her baby daddy issues, and she's still putting up with it. Wow. I get tired of hearing about it because she keep dealing with it, but won't but want me to listen. And you know, Six Bowl, it's good that you listen, but until she come to turn and say enough is enough. And that's what I'm talking about today, y'all. You got to you got to want help. You know how people be saying people need to stop drinking. They need to stop doing this. They need to stop doing that. But until you come to point where you said, I can't drink no more of this because it's poisoning my body, it's doing something to me. I have had relatives that would say, y'all know y'all need to get them help. Until that person can say, I need help, you got to want to get help. You see what I'm saying? You got to want to say, I need help. Can't nobody send you to rehab. You got to say it yourself. But that was what I'm talking about today. Ways that we can prevent some of these things. But a lot of people can't talk about these things because they feel ashamed. They feel bad about what has happened. But you never realize a person that gone through that can inspire someone else. So Six Bowls, it's good that you listen to your friend. At least you're there for them. Thank you, Buddha, for being in the background. I appreciate you. I know Buddha has shared some things with us about some things she went through. She's a survivor. She's a warrior. And I salute anybody that has been through anything like that, or if they can help someone that's also gone through things like that. That's that's what we call awareness. When you're able to help someone when they're going through things like that, because of the fact that this is this is reality. 700,000 people are dealing with going through having suicidal thoughts because they're tired of going through different things. But I'm here to tell you, love yourself. If nobody else love you, love yourself. And they say the best way to prevent a suicide, the best way to prevent suicide is to recognize the warnings, these warning signs. Know how to, you got to know how to deal with them. A lot of people go to counseling, which is good to go to counseling if you need to talk to someone. Like I said, there are numbers out there where you can talk to someone. You said they would listen, but one ear out the other. The person has to want to change. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Buddha. They got to want to change. You got to recognize that you first got a problem. See, a lot of people does not recognize that they have a problem, and they'll be like when it comes down to suicide and abuse. You know this man being you, but you're afraid to speak up because he probably already said, if you get somebody else, I'm gonna kill you. And when people speak that on your life, when people speak and say, look, this is what I'm gonna do to you if you leave me. Don't take those words lightly. Take them take them and be serious about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't take nothing for granted. When a person tell you, if I can't have you, nobody else will. You better listen to them. Cause it's really some psychos out there like that, y'all. That's what I call people as being weak. You don't do that to people. Oh, that's what it is, Buddha. Did you want to come up? If you want to come up, just let me know. I'm at to put the link on the community wall. But it is vertical, but you can't come up on this stream, y'all. But yes, So those are some of the signs, and these are some of the things you have to recognize when you think a person is want to commit suicide. When you see family members or someone that you know is being distanced, if you know someone and you know you've been around a person for a long time and they start being different, you need to find out it's something ain't right. If you have a friend that was calling you and all of a sudden, and you know y'all used to hang out and this and that, and all of a sudden they stop want to hang out with you, they stop wanting to, be around other people. It's something 9 times out of 10, something is not right. Something is not right. Marie with Six Bowl said, I wanted to move because my ex said he was going to get me after I got out of work. What? He said he was going to wait outside for me and I was working a third shift. Oh my God. Wow. So what did you do, Six Bowl? Did you have to call the cops or what did you have to do? Wow. You want somebody to love you, but you don't want nobody to love you to death. No. You don't want nobody to love you to death now. That's too much. That's too much. You can love. Love is a beautiful thing. But when it come down to, hey, James, welcome in, they might just want to be bothered. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Type the word troopers if you want your link. What I'm talking about today, I'm sharing awareness for Suicide Prevention Month. September is Suicide Prevention Month. And we was just talking about the signs and how the signs be there, but people ignore the red flags when they know people are being abused, when they know people are be put in a situation where they like, I don't have no way out but to kill myself. Killing yourself is not a way out. First of all, you kill yourself, you go on to H. You go on to H if you kill yourself. And then if you got family members, children, mom, dad, you're going to be hurting them also because you're going to be leaving your children behind. Then somebody going to have to take care of your family. They're going to have to be there for those kids. And like I said, there have been at least 2 murder suicide up here in this area that I know. A lady wanted to leave her husband. He wouldn't even let her leave, y'all. He wouldn't let her leave. He killed her. Then he turned around and killed himself. Then there was another couple. They told the people that they was going out to the beach. He took that woman out there in that water, killed her. Then he turned around and killed himself. It's sad. It's sad that people are living that way. Like I said, yes, I've been with my husband 33 years. And we're an old married couple. And if he ever get to the point where he said we get where we have to divorce or don't be together, and he said he want to kill me, you go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm not fitting. I'm already old and everything. I'm not. Hey, Kenneth, happy birthday, y'all! Let's wish Kenneth a happy birthday. His birthday was yesterday, and today is also trending birthday. Let's show some birthday love for all the birthday people. Kenneth's birthday was yesterday, and Trending Live TV birthday was today. Y'all make sure y'all give them some balloons, give them some cakes. Let's wish those 2 people a happy birthday. Kenneth, did you enjoy your birthday yesterday? This is all right, 6 bowls. So I had to check on my oldest daughter in the hospital a few years ago because of her depression. And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna take this out and come on camera. But that's what we're talking about today. I was talking about ways to prevent suicide. And if you're out here, you have any kind of thoughts, talk to someone. There are numbers available where you can reach out and talk to someone. They are 24/7. You can talk to them 24 hours a day. Yes, depression does cause you to That's not a good feeling. I have anxiety, and I also had went into a deep depression when I found out I had cancer, and sometimes I still find myself being overwhelmed about a lot of things. But God is good. I give everything to God. I try not to it's not good to have your heart overloaded with stuff. It's not good. It's not good. When I was having chest pain the other month, hey y'all, they was asking me, was I stressing about anything? I told them no. Only thing I be dealing with, because I be in a lot of pain at some time because I'm dealing with health issues. Good to see everybody. And thanks for my anniversary wishes. Let's wish Kenneth a happy birthday. What? You found out you had COVID yesterday. How are you feeling? Oh my God. It's still out there, y'all. That COVID ain't gone nowhere. My brother-in-law, his family, everybody in his family had been sick with COVID last week. It's still out there, y'all. Still wear your mask. So how many days have you just found out yesterday? But they're not staying in the house like they was. You can go out the house now. You have COVID now. They keep you in the house, what, 5 days? Whew. You remember when we was on that pandemic and we had to stay in the house. They ain't staying in the house now. People getting out and still out here spreading those germs. You wouldn't even really know who got COVID. Some people wear their masks and some don't. I don't think that's good. If you know you got COVID, stay at home. Stop spreading those germs. My son went and got me a salad. That's my dinner, y'all. I'm still trying to, whew, I tell you, it been rough, but I've been hanging in here, y'all. That my family, like, they so proud of me because I ain't been drinking no sodas. I just been sticking with water, and I've been eating a lot of vegetables and sticking with food with fiber. I said, I'm trying to lose 20 pounds before January, y'all. Trying to lose 20 pounds before my birthday. And it's been a struggle with my weight. It's been up and down because I does take steroids for pain, and it ain't doing it but blowing me up. So I said, So I take my medication, and then I'm trying to minimize my food. Wow. Yeah, you can't be around people in 5 days. Do what they say, Kenneth. Do what those doctors say. But I hope you feel better. You said my friend had COVID and went out to eat at what? Oh my God. You said my friend had COVID and did they have a mask on? She didn't have a mask on? Wow. That is sad, y'all. Why is people out here spreading those germs like that? Don't nobody want to be sick? True. Wow. That's crazy. But a lot of people doing that though. I was wearing masks last week because my jaw was still swollen. It done healed up a whole lot. I had stitches, and it's still a little sore up there for some reason. I could eat a little bit on that side, but it's still not. I don't know how many stitches they put in my jaw, but I got an appointment coming up. They got to do the other side. But I've been wearing my mask because they were saying it's still out here. It's still out here, y'all. Take precautions. But yes, that's what I want to talk about. Prevention, suicide prevention. Now I want to get into, y'all know the shooting, right? The shooting that happened in Georgia, right? That happened what? A couple of weeks ago when the young boy shot two teachers and two students. Y'all remember when I did a live about that? Okay, I was reading yesterday where the mom of the son of the boy said she had to call the school. She had now listen to that now. The mom had to call the school and told them about something was going on with her son. And some kind of way the boy got out of class. I think I read what they said. He said he told them he needed to go to the office or something. But I'm not sure if that school knew about this boy had some mental issues or did some things previous, because they were saying that they had questioned this boy and his dad a year before or a couple years before about making threats online. And what I can't figure out for nothing in the world, why was they not monitoring this boy? They already knew he was having issues. Why the school, why the FBI, or why his parents didn't take him out of school? And then the father went and bought the boy a gun, y'all. The father went and bought that boy a gun. That's why they got that dad. I saw what he in the courtroom just crying, y'all. Then his lawyer put in a motion where he don't want to be in the same cell with everybody. Because they said one thing about those prisons and jails. If they know that someone harmed children, they be want to beat you up in prison about that. Ugh. My son brought me. Don't taste right. But I'm telling you, it's sad all the way around the board what happened at that school in Georgia. But the mom wrote a letter. She wrote a letter to the parents and the school systems and that she was sorry. She was sorry that her son did that. She showed sympathy for the families and she wished, hey Joshua, she wished that, it could have been different, even though it's supposed to be some tea. My son had went and got me a salad. It is not sweet. Amy, I don't know if he meant to do it on purpose, but it's some tea, but it's not sweet. But so what do y'all think about that? The question I wanted to ask was, as parents that got children in school, do you think the parents need to take responsibility? Do you think parents should take responsibilities of what their children are doing? Reason I brought that up because over here in my hometown, they start soon as that happened after the shooting happened in that part of Georgia. It just seemed like they had a pack, a bunch of kids got a pack with other kids at the school that they was gonna be calling in bomb threats and just ignorant stuff. I saw in the news where in Troop County, I know a lot of y'all probably don't know what Troop County is. They had to arrest at least 30 children. They had to get on at least 30 children. They found that a lot of those children was trying to copycat what happened over there in the other part of Georgia, playing games. The children are playing games, calling in bomb threats, calling in this and that at the schools, getting people all worked up, people coming to the school looking for their children, getting their children. They call an emergency board meeting over here in our hometown because they had a bomb threat on Monday. Parents had to go get their children from school. Found out it was kids playing on the phone. That's why I always say, know what your children doing. Know who they're calling. Check, monitor their calls. That's crazy. That is crazy, y'all. These children they think it's a game. They think it's a game calling in the school saying, we got a bomb threat. Y'all better get out of there then and find out it wasn't a bomb threat. Just children want to play around because they don't want to go to school. So as parents, we need to step up and get on our kids about that. That's wrong. Getting people all upset. Some people can't handle, like I'm one of the kinds that get overwhelmed. If somebody called and said, you need to go to the school because your grandkids are in harm, I'm going to fly out the hell and I'm going to go see what's going on. See what I'm saying? You don't get people upset like that. Don't people have to go out to their school, have to leave their jobs on Monday to go pick their kids up from school because they're thinking that their children are going to be harmed like their other school was, and find out it was just some kids playing on the phone. And people been doing that for years, y'all. They've been calling in bomb threats and gun threats at the school. Because I remember when I was going to school, I remember working, people would call in bomb threats because they didn't want to do their job. They were like, this is going to be a free day today. But it's just crazy. It's crazy what these people are doing. So how y'all feel about that? Don't you think parents should stand up and face the consequences if their children are doing things like that? I do think parents should take responsibility. If they see what their child using their phone to do things like, they can go back and get your phone logs. They can, you know, if your phone be locked, they find ways of unlocking those phones. FBI's find ways of going in your phone. So people need to be careful who they call, who they talking to. They need to be careful who they surround themselves with because it's just too much going on. People just want to live. They want to live day by day without being rushed into something or without being rushed to death or being harmful way. People want to go to work, go to school. They want to just do what they have to do to survive instead of running for their lives. I know how I feel to be running from a gunshot because I was running, it been about 6 or 7 years ago. And I told this before, we was at a mall. We was actually running for our lives. Because it was a crazy psycho came in the mall, it shot 2 people. And we actually had to run, y'all. That when I had my good leg, my good hip. I was, I'll tell y'all, we had to, how them soldiers be on the ground, rolling up, going up on the gate. Y'all can imagine seeing me. That's when I was in better shape then. And we had to roll up under the door store. You know how them stores be in the mall, right? They shot all us up in the store, but we had to slide up in the door. We had to crawl up under the door. Like one of them, like them soldiers be crawling up under the fence. But that was one of the scariest moments of my life. That's why I said a bullet does not have a name on it. A straight bullet can get anybody. It can get anybody. So they were talking about the laws need to be changed. One rule need to be changed. See about your kids. That one rule that you should always know to make sure you know where your kids at, see what they're doing, and don't give them anything that gonna make things worse than what it is. I know that dad, what was in that by his son, I know he wished a million times that he wouldn't have never bought that gun for his son. Guys like the boys, they like to go hunting. They like to do stuff, man, stuff like that. Why you just didn't give him a BB gun? What happened to getting children BB guns and what all they used to call them guns? Pellet guns. I didn't know what they were called. Cause I remember when my brothers that was coming up, they used to have those little guns. They used to go out there and hunt for the little birds, and they would do stuff like that. But they didn't never have no guns like no rifles and things like that. But what happened to those days? Just going out doing adventures with guns. Now people taking those guns, hurting others, and that's wrong. But where I saw where they said that man gonna get 180 years to dad, and his son probably gonna get lethal injections. He probably gonna get a lethal um he'll be either get a lethal injection, but anyway, it's gonna be where he's not able to get out of prison. At 14 years old, they're going to trial him like an adult. His whole life is gone, y'all. His whole life is gone. His whole life is gone. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm trying to put something in my thing down here. But it's sad, y'all. It is sad all the way around the board that our babies have to go to school thinking they're gonna be in fear. You know, it's sad. It's sad. And that's where the parents come in at. Assure that your children stay safe. Don't give them the ammunition to try to hurt themselves or no one else. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, Miss Lady T, how you doing? Good to see you. I was just talking about the shooting that was happening in Georgia. They said it was a shooting over there in Baltimore. Frank, I don't know if y'all know Frank. Frank said it was a shooting over there in his hometown. I did see that. I did see where it was a shooting over there. It's just sad how things are turning out. But anyway, I want to show y'all if y'all want to get I have some buttons, I have some t-shirts. This right here got Kamala Harris on it. And these are the buttons right here. The buttons say I'm with her. I got everything 15% off, and I have free standard shipping for the next couple of days. Like this shirt right here is $17 with free standard shipping and 15% off. This shirt will be like $14. And this is a t-shirt they got on here. I'm with her. I have different colors and things like that. And if you want to check these out, you can go to my website, Georgia Girl Air Woman Boutique, and you can pick out you some. These right here is buttons. It's 5 buttons in this pack. It's like the big buttons. I think some of y'all seen those buttons I made, what I had for Georgia Troopers. So these are some of the things I got in my shop. I also have some breast cancer awareness shirts. Right now, things are 15% off and uh, free standard shipping. So I just wanted to show that to y'all. And if you want to check out those, just go to my website and it'll show. Like I said, I'm doing some awareness today in school shooting and suicide awareness. We should do whatever we can to help prevent some of these things. Whether you have children or not, still try to encourage other parents, help with other parents to encourage their children not to bring guns to school. And bullying caused a lot of children to be the way they are also. They said somebody was bullying the little boy from Georgia. They say he was picked on a lot. I don't know if he had reported anything to his teachers or to his parents. But Kenneth, in my chat, one of my moderators told me he was bullied as a child. He had emailed me and he shared his story with me and told me how the children bullied him, and he had to report the children. But the teachers, and the only thing they did, they didn't keep the boy out of school. They just put him in another class. There are things to be done for these bullies, y'all. Your child shouldn't have to be. And I think Six Bowls, some going on with Six Bowls and her daughter at the school. She said she took her daughter out of school. It gets so bad where people gonna have to put their children in homeschool. And a lot of people don't want to do homeschool. Because when we was on that pandemic, y'all know them children drove us crazy. I know my grandkid did. They wanted to eat every hour. They stayed in the refrigerator. They wanted to go to the stove. I mean, them children, I was so glad when we got through that pandemic, honey. Everybody was at home. Everybody was trying to do things. They couldn't go nowhere. And so the schools are public now. They're public. There are some private schools also. There are some private schools. I think you have to pay a certain fee for the private schools. But people are tired. They're tired of going through this every school year. Anybody want to come up? I can drop the link. People have to, they're tired. School ain't been in with about a good month. School haven't been in about a good month, and children are fearing for their life. Like we was talking about on the live before, they need to start by bringing prayer in our schools. They need to bring prayer, sing the Pledge of Allegiance song, uh, maybe do a Bible verse before they. I was talking about seeing like the bus drivers. You know, the bus driver, they are important too. The teachers are important. Our students are important. I said when the bus driver, before the bus driver leaves to go take the kids to school, maybe he should say a prayer with the kids before they get on the highway. When my grandkids go out the house, I be like, Lord, wash them, cover them from their head to their toes. Hey, Derek, how you doing? I was just over here talking about the school shooting needs to stop. The suicide awareness. I'm over here talking about suicide awareness also. And I read what you said in my chat the other day. I said, Derek, don't I said, Derek, don't heal, man. Hey, TNT, how you doing? I'm just sharing some awareness. I was talking about suicide awareness, ways we should prevent it. And now I'm talking about this in school shooting. Because this week alone, over here in Georgia, the schools have been getting bomb threats. And it was the students at school. Hey, y'all. The students at school is doing it. The man said on the news, they trying to be copycat. It just, in other words, kids be want attention, y'all. Kids be want attention. And they feel like it, well, we calling a bomb threat that'll get us out of school. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your children. Talk to your children, tell them, look, don't try to jeopardize other children. Don't put other children in these kind of situations. Parents had to get up Monday morning on down out in Georgia, down here where I live. They had to get up Monday morning, and some people had to go to work, had to leave their jobs, to go and pick their kids up for school because some ignorant children, I'm just gonna say it, some ignorant children calling in bomb threats, getting the FBI's involved, find out it was just some children playing games. But it starts at home. It starts at home. The behavior starts at home. You should teach your children to respect others. And we should know to respect others. If we was raised that way, we should know these things. Respect goes a long way. You cannot be going around here calling bombs and gun threats in. That is crazy. Okay, how you doing? I had got your message. You finna have another surgery? Are you finna have another surgery? Okay, you take care of yourself. You were saying something about your arm. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Derek and TNT. We got my originals in here. We got those original Georgia troopers. Thank y'all for just not forgetting about old Georgia girl. Appreciate y'all so much. But that's what I want to share today about things like that. Now I'm going to talk about politics. So I don't want to see none of Donald Trump people here. If you coming in, you're welcome to come in. But don't come in here talking about you gonna drink Donald Trump bath water, because I don't want to know what you gonna do with Donald Trump. So did y'all see the debate the other night? Like I said, I got these shirts available in my merch shop. If anybody want to get a shirt that say I'm with her, just check out my website. I got these shirts here, 15% off, free standard shipping. With all that, this shirt will run like $15. That with a picture of Kamala Harris on it, and it say I'm with her. Or either you can get some buttons. These buttons right here are $6, 15% off, free shipping and handling. You'll probably be out by $4, $4 or $5. But let's get into politics, y'all. I had 3 segments I want to talk about today. I done talked about prevention of suicide. I'm gonna go do a recap and after I end. I just brought up about gun violence. Now I'm going to talk about politics. I don't know a whole lot about politics, but I know right from wrong. That's all I'm going to tell you. I know right from wrong. I'm not here to, hey, Frank. Frank said it was a hot mess. And I respect everybody's opinion. Whether you for Trump, whether you for Kamala, whoever you for, I respect your opinion. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to debate. Choose your own mind when it comes down to vote. You know who you want to be your candidate. You're right, it was. I was just sitting there being my husband. My husband's in the bedroom. But we vote for Kamala Harris, y'all. But we was in the bedroom. I was in the other room. I was like, Lord, would you see that? That man was acting like he was having a tantrum up there, y'all. Y'all know how children be. Y'all know you talk about Trump. You see people coming out the bushes. So if they coming in, if people come in, let them breathe. But they come in with some crazy stuff, give them the boot. Y'all know what them boots look like. Give them the boot. But because I'm not up for debate. I'm not here to debate no one. We all should respect everybody's opinion about who we want to vote for and things in that order. I'm trying to see what she was saying about. Oh, you having another? Oh, girl, you finna have another surgery? I gotta go back for this old knee, girl. That blood keep building up. They've been giving me some medicine, but honey, like today, that old knee just was giving me so much trouble. You know, it's been raining all day today, right? I mean, it was putting down some rain in Georgia. Like I said, I don't really talk about politics, but I see what's going on. And she gonna get my vote. She's getting my vote. But whoever y'all vote for, we respect anybody by what they does. I don't judge people. I don't try to put nobody down. I don't even know Donald Trump. I just said he ain't get my vote. I'm just gonna put it like that. So I was watching the debate. I thought it was a teacher up there. She seemed like she was the teacher and he was the student. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that teacher used to give us that look. When that teacher would tell you to do something and you wouldn't do it. That's how he was to me. He would act like he was a little child. Donald Trump would act like a little child up there. Do y'all agree or disagree? Frank said it was a hot mess. Don't be scared to state y'all opinion. If y'all said Donald Trump did a good job, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to debate you. That is your opinion. But from what I seen, he would act like a spoiled child. He kept on making all them faces with his lip. But I tell you one thing, that woman hold her ground. She did what she had to do. She was able to get up under his skin, y'all. And see, that's how a lot of people try to do. They try to get up under people's skin. But you got to be tough. You got to be tough. If you let a person know that they can get up under your skin, they're going to do it every time. They're going to do it every time. I have been tested. I on the YouTube street. There have been people want to get up under my skin, but you know what? I don't let them bother me. I keep doing and being me. Whether you be over here, if you don't, fine with me. But I would not let no one on these internet street feel like they can get the upper hand on me because this is entertainment. This is entertainment. This is not my life. I like my channel. I love what I do, but this is not my life. It don't pay my bills. Look, they demonetized me, but I'm trying to get by. It was just extra money just to have extra change. You know what I'm saying? And people will try you now. They will try to think they can get up under your skin, but you got to have that thick skin. You got to be strong about it. You got to be strong. And that woman got up under his skin so bad. She can do good at debating and still lose. We shall see. That's true. That is so true. They said. That's why, I don't see her celebrate. I don't see her celebrating about the debate. She might say, yeah, we done it, but we still got work to do. I don't know Donald Trump to dislike him. He's just not the one I want to vote for. Yeah, he might have some good policies. He might stand for other things. But one thing, I do not like how he talk about women. That's one thing. I don't like how he try to degrade women. He have daughters. He have a wife. And treat people the way you want someone to treat your daughter, your wife, and your mom. That's one of the things that me personally, I don't like how he talk about women. You know what I'm saying? He talk about them up under their clothes. Okay, he's in trial or whatever they call it for some lady. He said that lady lying. He said he never been with the lady. Because of the fact he's looking at her now as an older lady. She might be in her 80s, right? Is that thing really true? Is what? Is that thing really true? What, Frank? It wasn't really true. See, people don't realize, and I like when the lady said this the other day. He getting older. People get older. Yes, we can do whatever, makeup, hair, whatever, but we still gonna age. We still gonna age. Some of us age gracefully. Some of us look. They have been told me you don't look like you 55. I take that as a compliment, but I be feeling it. I'm finna be 56 years old, and I'm not ashamed. I'm getting older, and I hope that God continue to bless me while I continue to live and get older. You know what I'm saying? You said America's business. Kamala's beautiful brown skin woman. That is great for attention. Brian's women always bring attention. Okay. So I'm assuming you with Trump. Oh yeah, you was talking. Get back to you, Sibo. You see that day when Trump got shot. I saw your lie that day. It's about your baby daddy got shot. But you know what? I don't know all his policies. I be trying to listen and look at different things that Donald Trump talk about, and I be like, okay. Then he can go off the rail, talk about other stuff. I'm like, what it did? Well, like I said, they said it's gonna be a tight race. I'm just saying she gonna have my vote. A lot of people say a woman probably would never be president. I probably would say never if it's not her time this year. But if she don't win it, she is opening doors for other people, and we have to look at that. A lot of people said Donald Trump got a good fan base. He got a good people gonna put up with him. What don't matter what he do. He going around saying people eating dogs and cats. What person in their right mind believe that? When they say now, they said people in those countries. Now, this is what I have heard. People in those countries does do that. I can't. I was looking at my children dog today. I said, "Now, who want to sit there and eat a nasty? Now, who want to sit here and eat a dog? Who? I mean, if people do that, that's their prerogative. You said I would love to have a reason to support her. Understand. Go on your beliefs, Six Bowl. Go on your beliefs. Go on your beliefs. A lot of people say they for. A lot of people say they're not. They have their reason to be. You said I pray for this world, either one of them. Okay, but Frank, can you imagine eating a barbecue dog? Can you imagine eating a barbecue dog? Could you imagine eating a fried cat? Oh my God. Can you imagine getting that cat? That's sad. But they said people do that, y'all. Do y'all think, just answer me the question. Do y'all think that's true? But what person would come on and say they eat dogs and cats? If I ate a dog and cat, you think I'd come on you think I'd tell you, Frank, that I ate a dog? I'd be embarrassed to tell somebody that. But I know times are hard, y'all. Times are hard. Food prices are high. But let the animals live. Let the animal live. Each country eat different animals, so I guess you did see that lady eat a cat. Well, say, Bo, girl, you need to. What country that was in? Ooh, I mean, I have heard that now. I have heard people does do that, but I just be wondering, is it true? Is it true? Girl, for real? Sad, I believe that, especially if people are hungry. Frank, come on. Do y'all? Ooh. Mm-mm. So y'all really think that it happens? It happens like that, y'all? Oh, for real? I'm serious now. I'm very serious. Very serious. Do people eat animals for real? I know I done ate a squirrel. I done ate some rabbit. I done ate some coon. I'm a country girl. But I ain't never ate no dog and cats and turtles and snakes. I ain't never ate none of that now. It was on the news. What? I'm gonna have to look that up. I mean, times are hard. Times are hard. But when it gets so hard, where you gotta turn and take the animals off the planet. Uh-uh. God want them to be safe just like human beings. That's why when Noah got ready to get on that ark, he took the animals with him because they belong on the earth just like everybody else. They belong on earth like everybody else. But to each of each own. Barbecue your dog if that's what you want. Barbecue your cat. Yeah, it won't be going in my mouth. It won't be going in my mouth. I'm sorry. I can't stand cats. I can't stand cats. I'm telling you, but I would not hurt. I wouldn't hurt them. I wouldn't put them in a bowl and eat them. Nah, I'd ate some rabbit. I'd ate some deer. How many of y'all ate some rabbits and deers? I'd ate them now. I seen my mama kill them rabbits. I used to see how my mom used to pull that skin off the rabbit. Have y'all ever seen that done before? Have y'all ever seen me to get back on my computer charged up a little bit? Back on now. Have y'all ever seen someone skin a rabbit or a hog? Have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen it? Back on. Back on. Back on. Y'all see me? Y'all see me too tired, don't you? Y'all see me? But have y'all seen that though? Have y'all seen a dog? Not what they call it? Have y'all seen a squirrel? A squirrel. Have y'all seen a squirrel get killed? My aunts have made duck dresses. What about duck, y'all? How many of y'all have ate ducks or rabbit, squirrels, birds? Some people kill birds and eat them. Now, I can see people doing that, but I can't see nobody eat no dog, no cat. I'm like I said, my little dog, my turn dog named Bingo. I said, Bingo, you better go up and down for somebody to get you and eat you. You ate what? Say both stop. I ate some shit. What shit? Say about what are you talking? You talking about chicken? I ate some duck. Oh, girl, I thought you said you ate a chick. I thought you talking about you ate a woman. God, you said duck. I can't see, God. I thought that thing said I ate a chick. I said, what chick you ate? Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all overlook me. Sometimes we have to laugh to keep from crying. Hallelujah. Sometimes we have to laugh and keep from crying. But my auntie made some good old duck dressing. And if she had never told me it was duck, I would have never known because it was good. If I would have tell those kids that I'm gonna cook some duck dressing for Thanksgiving, those two are gonna look at me like, what, mama? What is that? But people does eat certain animals. But I ain't never known for people to eat dogs, cats, horses. I ain't never known that. I don't even see how in the world. I don't see how people eat snakes. I have a phobia about snakes. I can't stand snakes. I don't even like to look at them on a picture. That's just how bad I am about snakes. Because I had a panic attack when I saw a snake. Okay, Frank. But that's what I wanted to talk about today, y'all. Just some things that going on in the world reality. But get back to the politics. You know, people vote for who they want to vote for, because everybody does have their own opinion about each one of the candidates. You know, some for him, some for Kamala. You know, but only thing I'm gonna say, whoever be in that White House, just do right. Do right by everybody. Do right by everybody. Don't pick a certain group, because you know it's the Democrats, it's the Republican. You know, they're not on the same side, but we're all human beings. We all are human beings, and we all need things. If people are suffering when it comes down to buying grocery, have it where people can buy grocery. If people are struggling trying to work, if they're losing their jobs, if you're able to have it where people can keep their job. Because I can remember when I was working in a light plant. It's like an industrial plant. And a lot of our jobs did get sent to China. You know, I can remember some of the times when you're thinking that you're going to be well. You work on a job and you know you're going to make some overtime. You know, when you make overtime, that be that extra money now. That be that extra money. And the overtime was cut out because they moved the company to China. And it was kind of devastating to people that, because we was making a lot of overtime. You know, when you getting used to seeing a check a certain way every week, and then all of a sudden your hours start changing, your time, because of the fact that the company no longer doing those products, because they moved them to China. They're saying, I guess it's cheaper over there for China they're doing than the people in the United States. But I can remember those times. China did took a lot of United States jobs. They really did. They really did. But that job is still over there, but they're not doing what they used to do. Machinery, computerized things are taking over now, y'all. Everything is going computerized. Now you can clock in on your phone on a job. Remember you used to have to clock in at a clock. Some jobs now you can clock in. They have you just get the app, and they want you to. Now you have to keep up with your own times on some jobs. I can remember, I can remember those days when I used to hit the clock. I remember those days I used to have a time card. It's like I used to lose my time card. My supervisor used to be getting so tired of me. She said, "Girl, you lost your time card again." Because those supervisors didn't like to write your time in. Then you have to stay on them. You have to stay on them by making sure they put your time in. I remember one time thought I was gonna get my whole week check. And I said, "You didn't put my time in." That's when you keep losing your badge. So I had to get it where I can keep up with my badge. I had to start wearing one on around my neck. Now you get those little clip-on thing where you can keep up with everything. But the reason I'm saying that is because back then, every penny does count. Every penny does make a difference. You can't go in the store and buy a whole lot of groceries with money now because the taxes are high. And if you get food stamps, you're blessed. You are blessed. And now they have it where you have insurance. Like the insurance I got, sometimes they give you a food card where you can get so much food. You can get like health food. You can pay your bills. They have it where you get that with your insurance. Thank God for that. You can't buy no food now. Can't hardly buy no food. So whoever's in that White House, I'm praying that they can help all people, not certain people, but all people. Yes, I want to see if anybody want to come up and share anything. If you did, let me know. I can drop the link. But this has been a good live. I love to read. I love to talk about awareness and wellness over here. I also have been sharing different things that I eat throughout the day, or some things that I'm continuing to continue to stick with food with fiber. And since I changed some of the way I was eating 31 days ago, I started feeling better. I'm not as bloated as I was, because it was something I had to do. My doctor had already told me you need to let some things go. And that's come back to what my topic is about. Sometimes you have to say, this is what I need to do for myself. When you need to get a change, you have to make a change. You make a change for you, not for nobody else. You can't say me and you are alike because we got different bodies. We have different things going on with our lives. Only thing I do over here is share awareness. I try to share things that I think people would like. Sometimes I do my little food preps. Well, I'm doing a salad or dish or a bowl. I try to share things that I think others might like or they might want to try. But I never tell a person what they should eat or what they shouldn't eat or how they dress or anything. I don't try to tell nobody on my chat or anybody that's listening to me what to do. I try to uplift, not tear down. This is my own personal journey, trying to do things to better myself. We was able to finish the 30-minute live challenge. We was doing challenges all this year, but today was the last day for 2024. We'll start back up in 2025 if the Lord's will. We did some fun challenges this year, from vegetables to fruits to water. And I was able to meet new people through that. And I was hoping I was able to uplift a lot of people along with myself and others. So right now, I'm finishing doing it September, display timber, and I'll start on the vlog, what is it? October vlog thing. I'm gonna do that too. And during the holidays will be coming up, so I'll be sharing some things about the holidays. And still in the meanwhile, I'll be working on some things for me. Other than that, that's what I'll be doing. I'm still trying to work on this channel, still trying to get it back monetized, but it's not easy. You know, the days I didn't go live when I was having issues with my mouth, my numbers did go down. They did go down. So I'm trying to get back up now. So that's why I'll be trying to share more live streams like I was until I go back and get this other side done. Because I got this side done. My grandbaby told my grandma, you ain't gonna have no teeth. I said, that's the plan. Because I wear a partial now, but after they finish this other side, I have a full denture. So I can't stand that Y. That's why one of the reasons I want to try to go and get some air, because that Y used to go behind that back teeth, and they had to get that teeth out. And they had a time. Those stitches, I forgot how many stitches I had, but it's still maybe just a little bit sore right there. And it's been about 2 weeks. And but other than that, I'm doing great. Like I said, this month here mean a lot to me. September does mean a lot. I was able to celebrate my 33rd anniversary. I got my thyroid cancer anniversary coming up on the 21st. Of course, I'll be sharing some information about that. What you said, Sebo? Did I miss your comment? I'll try to make sure I didn't overlook nobody comment. Okay. But I think that's about it. If anybody want to come up, want to share anything, I can put the link on the thing. You said, ha, what she say? She said, Grandma, you ain't gonna have no teeth after a while. I said, that's my point. Sis Bo, how your daughter doing, the one that's not in school? So was she doing homeschooling? Do you think you got to take the rest of your kids out? And a lot of people saying with all this stuff going on with this violence and stuff, they may have to take their children out and just do homeschool. I'm like, oh, Jesus. I hope not. I hope not. For our sakes. But like I said, the things I talked about today was suicide awareness, trying to find ways to prevent suicide awareness. I'm just going to do a recap of some of the things that I had brought up today. We have to know those signs when people are feeling like they want to commit suicide. Like I said, if you be around your children, or if you be around a friend, if they start being a certain way, or if you notice anything different about them, anything different that you think should be brought to her attention, well, that's good. So these are some of the signs right here: hopelessness, rage. These are some of the signs to notice if you know someone is going through suicidal thoughts, or if you've been around a person like she's supposing she listened to her friend, the one that been going through stuff. So are they willing? Well, I'm asking you this, Expo. Your friend would be calling you. You're getting cool now. Your friend that be calling you, are they trying to work things out, or do they need to get any counseling, or she just sit there and just let him do her all kind of way? And see, we got to be strong about these kind of things. We really do. But these right here are just some of the things that when people are going through things, the first thing you got to admit to yourself that you need help. And if you notice any change in a loved one behavior, such as hopelessness, rage, uncontrolled anger, or seeking revenge, increased alcohol or drug use, withdrawing from friends, family, and society, insomnia, oversleeping, dramatic mood swing. Yes, because some people have a lot of burden on their hand, like they're trying to deal with this society, or trying to provide for their children, and things ain't like it used to be. Since that pandemic, I don't know if I'm the only one feel this way. Things are not like it was. everything. That's when everything went high, got high after that pandemic. I guess they had to make up for all them past 2 years. Like when you get ready to travel, you see how high the gas is. Even if you're gonna fly, I never been on a plane, but you probably can get tickets to fly at certain prices and certain rates. But everything high now. Everything high. From food to gas, from gas to clothes, everything is high. And like I said, whoever get in the White House, I hope they got a plan where they're able to help with the families and society out here. And like they said, you said she basically let him do her dirty, and after 2 or 3 days, she act like nothing has happened. He's a loser. Wow. And I know as your friend, you hate to see someone go through that. I do. I would hate to see somebody that I love and friend with go through any type of abuse like that. But you know what, Six Bowl? Until she get where she said, I'm tired. I'm tired. I can't do this no more. But she gonna have to be the one to say this. She gonna have to tell herself, I can't. Do they have any children? Do they have any children? And see, you have to look at your children well-being. Kids, and then you wonder why a lot of kids be struggling at school, or a lot of kids get bullied on because they know that they hear about, well, they'll assume they know your life, or they'll assume like they know your business. That's why they feel like they know if you're a weak person. And you notice how bullies try to come after the weak. Bullies try to come after the weak. They try to come after people that they feel like they can take advantage of. I have my areas, but I'm a strong Black woman. And I'm not going to let nobody feel like they can get over on me. Like they said, if you or someone you know is struggling with stress, anxiety, or thoughts of suicide, call 988 or text NICE to 741-741 for free confidential support. And anytime you talk to those people for support, it's supposed to be like a consultation where you're able to share your feelings. He sleep with what? He sleep with prostitute and he still take him. Girl, now. And you know what? You don't hear about it a lot, but HIV is still out there. I mean, it still be talked about too, but HIV is still out there. And sleeping around like that is not a good thing. He sleep with prostitutes and she still take him back. She has 5 kids, but 3 are under 2. What you say? 3 are under 2 years old, so she scared to take care of them kids by herself, not realizing she already done. Woo-wee. And see, that's how you know a lot of people know they be in abusive relationship, but they feel like they can't do it on their own. They feel like, I can't do this by myself. Yes, you can. It might be a struggle, but you can do it. Think about your children. Think about how that affect them mentally. Think about it. I be over here acting like I'm an expert, and no, I'm not that. I'm not him trying to tell nobody what to do in their personal relationships, their lives. I'm only a vlogger, and I share about wellness, and I read a lot. When I'm not being in pain or dealing with my family, my children can tell you I'm on my computer. I be reading about stuff. I be like, this would seem like a good topic to talk about. I try to find ways to help others because I deal with anxiety. I'm sorry. sorry, but I was like, what you say? Wow. Is she about y'all about the same age or something like that? Wow. It's sad. I know you probably want to get her. You probably want to see Bob. You probably want to hit her. I mean, I'm just saying. It's not a laughing matter, but the thing about it, people, they see the signs. They see the signs, but they be want security. They feel like if they, I'm gonna watch that movie tonight. Enough. What is that movie called? Enough. I seen one movie by Jennifer Lopez. Then, but she had another movie also. But some people can't face the fact that I'm just gonna say a lot of people just don't want to be alone. A lot of people feel like they got to be in a relationship, in a marriage. It doesn't matter if they being mistreated or not. They just want to belong. But until people get where they just tired and say, I can't take it no more. But the people that going through that gonna have to be the one. I can easily say, either you say, Bo, you can easily tell your friend why you do this, why you put up with this. But until they get tired, and hopefully they will come, hopefully they will be able to see what you see and what others see when somebody's being mistreated. You don't like to see your loved ones go through things like that. You don't like to see your loved one go through things like that. If a person is doing a person wrong, one thing, we try not to be in other people's business. We see somebody doing a person wrong. We want to say something. But the first thing they'll say, that ain't your business. But sometimes you have to step in and say, don't be doing her like that. Don't do her like that. She got these kids here. She doing what she can. I mean, a lot of people just don't appreciate people. They don't appreciate good people when they have them. You see what I'm saying? If you got a good husband, your husband is out here working, doing all they can. You got a good wife. If you choose for your wife not to work, if you choose for your wife to stay at home, that's still a job. They're still doing a job, taking care of you and those kids, making sure you eat, making sure your clothes be clean, making sure those children be eating and getting in the bed on time. Things like that. If you're someone that a stay-at-home mom, that's a job. That's still a job. You get up early in the morning, making sure they're ready for school. Look, I believe that. So thank you, Six Bowl, for me. You just communicating in the chat. I'm gonna ask you this question right here. If you was able to say something, it's so many words, Six Bowls. If you was able to say something that you think would save your friend, what would you say to him? I know what you probably want to say, but what would one thing you would tell that man that is doing that to your friend? What would you say to him? In so many words. I know what you probably want to say, but is he one of them kind that don't want to? Is he one of them kind just don't want to listen at nobody? Feel like they know everything, knowing that he's wrong, but still want to abuse and treat your friend all types of ways. And I'm sure you have talked to your friend. I'm sure you have told her, look, how much more of this you gonna take? How much more of this you gonna take? But you, like he said, she's looking at, she got those kids, and she thinking that she can't raise the kids and take care of the kids by herself. And see, that's where a lot of those men take advantage of women right there. because they make them feel like they got to have them. And it's good to want to have a 2-family home. These days, it's good to have your mom and dad with you, help you raising the kids, but you don't have to take abuse. You don't have to be feeling like they belittle you so bad where you can't do nothing for yourself. And see, that's why I said a lot of people go through that because they get belittled. Their spouses or their significant other make them feel like they're not loved. For real? Now he's bad. He is bad then. Oh, you said my daughter just said you're live and interest. My 14-year-old. You know. Well, look, she can listen, but you know, because I know for a fact, I feel in my heart that you teach your girls, you're teaching your girls. If a person don't treat them right, they don't have to put up with it. I know you're teaching your kids that, right? I know you're teaching your girls that. You know, it's good to want to have your parents together. Because my kids be like, Mama, how you and my dad stay together so long? So some of their friends be asking them, how your mom and dad have been together long as they have? I ain't gonna sit here and tell nobody that we are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all disagree and don't agree. But it's all what you put in that relationship. It's all what you want your marriage to be. It's all what you want you and your significant other to be. Because you ain't going to agree on everything. Men think they right, and we think we right too. But you have to come together and be able to agree and disagree. Me and my husband, like, he ain't here yet. But he going to come in here in a minute and say about Amy. Y'all already know my name. He gonna come here in a minute. Amy, you put them hot dogs on. I said, he got some hot dog buns sitting on the counter, right? And I said, you wanted me to go on and cook them before I go live? No, you ain't gotta do it. I'm gonna do it when I get back. That's soon you gonna hear him unmuted. But soon he walked through here and I said, you ain't got them hot dogs. I'm just saying, sometimes me and my just be, you know, sometimes we just laugh and talk about things that we went through when we was dating, and we think about some things we used to say to each other. And, you know, sometimes you can just sit back and laugh at things. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of a marriage, part of a relationship, where you can sit back and laugh at stuff. Yeah. I told him, I said, I don't want no hot dog. My son got me a salad, but he got a little bun sitting up there. Cause he you know, he not here at the moment. Y'all know when he come on, you hear them pots and pan rattling in the kitchen. And I already told I'm on lie. Don't come here with all that. But what I'm saying is, you gonna disagree and you gonna agree on different things. But I think why me and my husband been together as long as we have, because we listen to each other. We listen to each other. We communicate. And that is one of the keys to a marriage. Communication. Communication goes a long way. You know, sometimes I get the mouth it out for me. Something he don't like, he'll go to the room. And if he care on about something I don't like, I'm like, I'm getting on my phone. I'm going to go on YouTube or something like that, you know. But we try not to. One thing we can't do is keep going on and on. You made it back?
Yeah.
Oh, then you finna get them hot dogs. I didn't cook them now.
You did?
No, I didn't. You told me you were gonna cook them. That what you said? You told me you were gonna cook the hot dog because you said you like to eat them when you first put them in. I like if I eat some hot dogs, I'll put my hot dogs in the air fryer. I told y'all. Y'all hear me? I don't. He in the kitchen now. I know my husband. I know my husband. You go, how many hot dogs you want?
About 3 or 4.
About 3 or 4.
Ain't nobody damn hot dog.
Oh, let me mute you. I gotta mute you now. Lord jeez. Did you hear that, Sebo? You know I'm on live. Sebo. He said he want about 3 or 4 hot dogs. I said 3 or 4. That's what my husband can eat, y'all. Y'all see, he the same size. You seen all them pictures I shared? I'm the only one that gained weight. He ain't gained nothing but a little stuff. I told him. I'm the only one that gained weight in this marriage. But he will, but that man can eat. Come on, he want 3 or 4 hot dogs, y'all. I'm gonna let you go to cooking. I'm finna finish up this line though. See, Bo, I told you gonna come here. He thought I had cooked the hot dog by then. But he said 2 hot dogs ain't gonna do nothing to him. I said, what? He said the folks on his job, he said, man, you know you can eat. He can. Not me. My metabolism is so high. I gain weight. Him, he eat whatever. And don't even bother him. Thank you. Did you hear it, Sebo? Did you hear my husband? Did you cook him? Did you cook the hot dog? I said, no. As you said, you were going to cook them. But yeah, I'm back right now until I get this other side done. So I'll be sharing. I like lives like this. I like interacting with people. Thank you, Sixball. What you been doing today? Have you went live today? I'm trying to see how I see you today. Have you been live today? But just to recap, I want to thank everybody for coming over. Let's start communicating more, y'all. Community like Sixball. That's good that you are listening to your friend. Hopefully, she'll come around and she'll leave it more. She'll just say, look, I'm tired. I can't do this no more. And that's what I was saying, how a lot of them turn to suicide because they get so tired. They call a person, make them feel, or another person can make another person feel like they're nothing. You know what I'm saying? Another person can make another person feel, can belittle them, make them feel like nobody else want them. Oh, you did? Okay, I gotta go back and look at it. When you did it? Okay, I gotta go back and check it out. I did glance at when you was in your car. You got a scarf on your head. Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to come in because I was getting ready to go live. Yeah, you looked cute. You had your head all wrapped up. I did see some of it. I'm gonna go back and watch it though. But that's what we should, treat everybody right. Treat everybody right. And if it's at the point where you can't stay in a marriage or relationship, just leave. Don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt nobody because a person don't want you. And don't hurt yourself. Because a lot of people commit suicide after they're being killed their significant other because they know they done did wrong. They know they done did wrong. You done hurt these children, mom. Now you want to act like you the victim now. But you've been doing this for years. And see, that's what a lot of people do, Sixbos. They don't like to. A lot of people don't like to own up to when they're wrong. I mean, if you did something wrong, especially when it comes down to your significant other, don't make them feel like don't belittle them. The person want to go, I know that I can easily say it, but if you're at the point where you can't live together, can't get along, just go your separate ways. You almost at 900. That's good, Joshua. Keep pushing out there. Keep pushing. You'll get there. Work on those hours too, Joshua. Like I was telling you, if you get to 900 hours, you still got to get 4,000 watch hours. I know. Whew. I just say it is what it is, y'all. When it comes down to this YouTube channel, I do what I can do. That's all I can do. And that's all we can do. Just keep putting the content out, keep doing what we can do, and have fun with it. Don't let no one or nothing stress you out on YouTube. It's not even worth it. It's not worth it. It's entertainment. People comes and go. Don't hold grudges. Just do you. Do you? That's me. I don't dislike no one. I don't hold grudges against no one. I just be in my own lane. I just be in my own lane. But anyway, you guys, I enjoyed everybody as always. I seen some of my original Georgia troopers came in the chat. Thick Baby, was good to see you. Derek, it was good to see you. Six Bowl, we always gonna check on each other. We got a baby coming out the while. Joshua, it was good to see you. Who else in here? Grandma Lynn. I'm trying to see where Buddha. It's good to see you too, Buddha. Buddha doing her thing over there. She looking good. She trimming down over there, y'all. You can tell your hard work is paying off, Buddha. And that's the purpose of doing what you do. When you can see that you're doing good, pat yourself on the back. I might not be in your life when you first beginning, but believe me, I'm watching you, sis. Don't think not once that I'm not supporting, because I am. I support if I see something on a channel that I know people don't like me or don't deal with me, I still support. I don't have no envious. I'm not an envious person. I don't mind supporting others. But when it come down to me and my well-being and trying to do what's right for me or best for me, believe me, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Ain't that right, Six Bo? And thank you for interacting with my chat. And tell your baby, thanks for listening. And little lady, listen at your mom. Listen at your mom. Listen at your mom. I be talking to my grandkids about how things are, and like these kids going around here calling bomb threats at school. I be telling my grandson at his school, and in the area my grandson now stay in too. Now it's a lot of gangs up that way. I tell my grandkids, do not be followers. Don't be followers. Don't follow the crowd. You see some bunch of kids gonna say, man, we're gonna do a bomb threat. We're gonna get us a day free today. Don't follow that crowd. Those people are being ignorant. Having people to get out their bed and go pick up their kids from school. It was in Troup County. They were saying they had to arrest like 30 children. They had to get 30 children and their parents because they're playing games on their phone. You don't do that. People already is in fear. They're already in fear letting their kids go to school every day because of all the things happening. Parents, get on these kids. Talk to them. Tell them don't do that. That ain't fun. The man said on the news, there's some copycats out here. They're trying to, in other words, they see one place in Georgia getting attention, but who want to see people running and being scared for their lives? That's not good. That's not good at all. But I'm thinking about to end this live. My husband got them hot dogs on, y'all. He said he want 3 or 4. No way I can eat them in a hot dog. But he can eat them. I can't do it. But I have enjoyed y'all. Tomorrow is Saturday, self-care Saturday. I might come out live and talk some more. I got to make up for some of those hours I was missing a few weeks ago. So I might come out live. I might do a movie review or something. Might do that. Might find me a good movie. It was a movie I was saying about abuse, and I did mention, but I just can't think of the name. I got it in my on my phone because I said I want to talk about this, but it all depends on what I'll be doing tomorrow. Supposed to be going out to eat tomorrow, but I enjoyed y'all so much. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble. I wanted to see if anybody wanted to come on the chat on the panel, but thank y'all for interacting with me in the chat. Thank you, Six Bowls, for hanging in here with me. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's been raining here all day. I'm finna eat my salad because I don't like to, even though it's like, this is my salad, y'all. I don't like to lay down. I don't want to lay down and have food. I don't want to lay down and eat and lay down. That's what I'm saying. Because it's not good. It's not good for your indigestion system. But all right. I enjoyed you as always. I gotta go check out your live. I know I saw some guy came over here and he had 6. So I said he must be coming from Six Bowl channel. I forgot the guy name, but it was a guy in here earlier. I never seen him before, but thank you. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you for that. You take care of you and those babies. And like I said, girl, you about ready to pop in today. Now I saw you when you was in that kitchen the other day. I think you were washing some chicken or something. I know I seen that live. But y'all continue to have a blessed day. Ooh, turn the air off. It's getting cool. It's getting cool. Yeah, name just that. Okay. I was like, who is this right here? Then I see 6 up under one of his comments. I said, okay. Is he trying to say 6 bowls? That's what I was thinking to myself. All right, then, 6 bowls. Y'all, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. Continue to have a blessed night. Stay encouraged. And always stay prayed up. And if y'all want to check out some of my merch, I got online merch and it's 15% off and free standard shipping. And until next time, bye-bye. And thanks for joining. You hear me in the kitchen, Simbo? You already?
I thought you made it the same.
It ain't gonna take long for the hot dog to get done.
I've been making you cook the same.
How many sandwiches you gonna eat?
2.
2. Oh my God! This man said he gonna eat 2 or 3 sandwiches. Y'all, he can eat. He can eat. I tell you, this man can eat. All right, y'all, finna go. See my husband finna whoop up in this kitchen. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye-bye. And thanks for joining. Trying to get this screen off.